Hello, la la la, and welcome back to Roleplaying Unlimited. Hello! We are very excited to be here with you after the unfortunate cancellation last night. We're going to try to make up for that this Thursday by having an Open Table Thursday instead of Open Table Monday this week. I, of course, am your host, Tragically HP, coming to you live from the 100th Meridian, where maybe the exact feeling is on the other side of this feeling. We are getting along here in our Tuesday night game, Session 7, if I'm not mistaken here tonight, or is it Session 6? I'm honestly a little bit behind. I think I may have labeled it wrong. I think it's Session 7, though. We're going to jump into the main game here. Looks like we have the Mask agents best suited for this mission tonight. Our cast includes Amphith Altizari, played by Sean Daly, Cal, One with Rage, returning. We are excited to welcome Jaime back to the table. We also have Theron, played by Mythwolf, Nisha, played by Saz, Asilatim, who is just bouncing all over the place here, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays now. Played by our good friend Westy. Arm Ripper Blaze, returning for the second week in a row here, played by none other than Blaze. And a newcomer to the table here, Tessara Crimsonvale, played by Summer Girl. So excited to have another new player here this week. It's becoming a weekly thing here at Roleplaying Unlimited, and it's always a lot of fun. In the meantime, I will jump into the primary chat here where I see our players have gathered. What's going on, everybody? Jaime, welcome back. So good to have you, man.
No problem. Been a while.
Yes, indeed. I see Evil Dawn also lurking here. Thanks for being here, brother.
Hey, my pleasure.
And Mythwolf, I believe, perfect attendance for the Tuesday night session here. Perhaps the one with the most connected storyline through it all, or am I mistaken?
I've not missed one since we started, I don't think.
Nice.
I joined late in one, so kind of jumped in right at the end of well, not even the end of the fight. Right as it started, I think.
Oh, very true, very true. Yeah, I was just saying that Westy has taken Asilatim from all of the open table games, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so he's kind of... he's not jet-lagged this week, fortunately, since it's the first game of the week, but it were definitely possible. And then welcoming to the open table for the first time tonight, we have Summer Girl. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Possibly some microphone issues. We'll connect back on that when time permits. Everybody got their characters leveled up. Let's make sure...
I'm doing that right now.
Very cool, very cool. Yeah, you should be level 4. That is confirmed.
That's good to know.
Yes, sir.
I got level 4, but I don't know how to do the XP.
It should be 2700 to activate level 4. I'm not mistaken. 6500 is level 5, which, of course, we may have a bit of a grind ahead before we get to that.
Or fighting a dragon.
Yeah, you could do that in your first session and just pop up 5 levels just like that. I mean, that's what the Wednesday night crew did. They jumped in at level 1, and by session 3, they were level 5, because, yeah, that's what happened. Get some music playing here again, I think. That should be popping in on the stream here in any case. So yeah, level 4. Right there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we missing anybody here for tonight? sure everybody that claimed a seat is here. Drist, Airborne. Oh, Saz. Yeah, he said he'd be a little late. And then also, yeah, Sean as well.
Right.
Can you hear me now?
Hey, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Hey there, thank you. Great to be here.
Glad to have you. Hey, Don, if you could tag Sean, just make sure he is aware of the game in progress, please. And then Saz, I imagine, will be along shortly. He already let us know.
Will do.
Danke. Alright, well, let's just jump right into this here on our brand new Dragon Lotus map. Which, I'm not sure if this is showing as a black screen for all of you, or if you're able to see anything. Probably a dark screen, yeah?
I see a dark screen.
Alright, let's get your characters.
Confirm darkness.
Darkness, impersonate me.
Cast magic missile.
Into the darkness. There is Asilatim. Here is Amphith. For some reason only with 11 hit points. That can't possibly be right. No. Something to fix later. Mr. Blaze. There's our rabbit folk. Our only surviving member of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle team. Our new player, Tassara. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got so many characters in here. There it is, Cal. Okay. Excellent. If you are not able to see just yet, maybe do a page reload, and that should trigger your character's line of vision. And if it doesn't, let me know, because that means I probably don't have vision set for your character.
It did not for Mythwolf.
Interesting. You should have... Oh, okay, I see the problem. There we go. Mythwolf should be good.
Yep.
Asilatim.
Sean hasn't.
Sitting in darkness.
Sean has not responded to either mode of communication.
No worries. Not unusual. Sometimes things just happen, you know. That's the nature of the open table. If for some reason he's not here in like 20 minutes or so, maybe we'll put another tag out in the Discord channel, see if anybody wants to jump in. If not, no worries. We can always bring in Don's character or roll with a smaller party.
I refreshed the screen, but I'm still seeing black.
Gotcha. Okay. Asilatim does not have dark vision, right?
Correct, but I have dancing lights, so
That's
if it's pure darkness. I'd throw up a dancing light,
okay.
or multiple, because we're going on the ship, right? So
exactly. So it's not
Yeah,
even
so-
necessary. I just need to activate vision for your token here. And for Arm Ripper, do Goliaths get dark vision? I don't think so. Or do they?
It says I have dark vision.
Well, that's handy. 60 feet? Or are you one of those 120 people who can see around the planet?
No, it's limited.
Gotcha. I will set yours to 60. That should do the trick. Let's make sure... Oh, okay. Yep, there's Sazzy responding for Sean. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Always good to be in contact. Anybody else not getting vision yet? I think I have everybody set correct, but I'm not sure. Oh, that was the wrong button. Well, that's Sean's character. I guess we'll go over this right now. That is Amphith, our what is he? Dragonborn, the Ranger, that's right. Dragonborn Ranger. Silatem, our human lightning-themed wizard. And Arm Ripper, our Goliath barbarian. And I believe Nisha is playing a Harengon rogue. And Summer Girl here. We have an elf fighter, ranger, rogue, possibly. And another Dragonborn, I believe also a barbarian. Possibly the largest Dragonborn known to exist. I believe he's closing on 8 feet tall.
And that beats me.
That's you I'm talking about. I thought your guy was like 7'10".
He is.
Yeah, you're getting close to 8 feet tall right there. So that should cover our characters right there. This map, you are free to explore. This is our transport from mission to mission. Our captain, Leonora Gatra, she can be found right in here in the cockpit. But notice that the door icon has a lock on it, so you are not able to access that area freely, as opposed to the doors on your left and right, which if you walk up to them and click the door, it should open right up and you can walk right in and explore any unlocked areas. Down here is our tiefling source for all things mercantile, Murdian. And yes, he can sell you what it is that you need. I can upgrade your weapons for you, and I can perhaps liquidate some assets that you do not wish to keep in your possession. And yes, when you have coin and things in your possession you wish to do bartering with, you come see me, okay? We can see Theron is exploring some of the medical bay over here on the right. Again, everybody feel free to move out and explore. We are not in initiative. This is your home base, so get used to it. We'll be here on occasion between missions, and the fact that there is a map for it may be a hint of a future conflict to come aboard this ship at some point. So it behooves you to be familiar with the layout. Yep, we have a medical bay, and then we have an actual surgery ward where our doctor is currently off ship for the time being, but they will be deployed to this surgery bay when the time comes. We also have a lounge area in the northwest side of the ship. Perfect for relaxing. Your crew quarters are just south of that on the direct west side of the ship. Not a whole lot of bunks, but the nature of your missions and what have you, typically not everybody is asleep at the same time, so there's a lot of shared bunks going on. And then on the far south side of the ship, you can access the engineering bay. And for your own safety, the airlock doors have been locked on the side that leads out to the blackness of space and your absolute utter demise. Don't open those doors.
I thankfully did not.
I tried. They're locked.
Yes. And you'll come across...
Actually, not interstellar space, it's the astral plane.
Now, also with these doors, these will be featured in our dungeons going forward. It's a very cool new feature of Roll20. Now I do not have to manually add different lines of dynamic lighting and move those out of the way when you access new areas. Unless, of course, it's a locked door. I have to still be manual with those, but I do like the freedom it gives you as the players to just kind of wander around, open up doors. Ooh, what's this? And at long last, the door to the cockpit opens up, and Captain Gatra steps out. And she looks over to Theron. So, how did it go?
It went very well.
Welcome.
Oh, I think you're coming in a little soft there, Saz. Are you away from your microphone?
No, I'm right here. Does anyone have a link to the? Sorry, I can't find it.
Yeah, I'll send it. Don't worry.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, buddy. You're good. I just want to turn your volume up there so I can hear you. I heard something in the background. I was like, is that one of those voices? And Gatra looks back to Theron. Defined very well.
Well, I have this. And I show it what I know I got something.
You have a bottle of essence.
Yeah, the spirit vial.
Yeah, there it is.
None of us died, Captain, if that's what you're talking about.
That is
No,
good
that's not
news,
true.
of course. Ah, yes, this will make a fine addition to the collection. I'm certain the client will be quite happy with this addition.
Do you know
So
what
we're
that
collecting
creature
these wee
was?
beasties.
I'm sorry, one at a time, please.
Do you know what that creature was?
I'm honestly not sure. Would you mind explaining it to me? I can
I
see by
was-
its essence it is quite powerful.
It was some sort of drake dragon creature that was born out of corpses. Do we know? We don't know what it was, do we?
No. I'm sorry, say again? Constructed drake of corpses?
Yes. The ritual in the middle that the witches were performing formed this creature.
Interesting.
It was aggressive to all before we put it down.
I see. Tell me, did any of the witches survive this conflict?
We killed them.
Excellent, excellent. Any other interesting finds along the way? Creature or mineral?
I ate a cube of tea worth 30 gold.
Oh, I do hope that was tasty.
It was delicious.
We found a few trinkets.
Excellent, excellent. Trinkets, of course, are occupational rewards for the mission at hand. I should say this is a different crew than I sent out, but not entirely an unusual occurrence. Do you know approximately how many were in your number in addition to this?
Our characters would know.
Right. Well, I guess we can look through the chat or the journal here. So we have Aiton,
True.
Braxton, Eclipse, Gideon. Gideon, come back, dude! You were so awesome. 4, and then Leela. Okay, so 5. So we've got 5 non-present who were pretty active in the adventure.
Define pretty active.
Present. For at least one session, I suppose. R. Alright, so there are 7 of you, I do believe. Not counting Dawn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright.
Dan?
What's happening?
Looks like Sazzy's having some voice problems here. They're going to have to type their RP into Roll20. So
Okay.
keep an eye out for that.
Sure thing, we'll do. I should say, for a job well done of this magnitude, you have each earned, and she brings out several stacks of gold and platinum bars. No worries at all, Saz. I completely understand, man. I got the asthma myself, and my dumb ass just started smoking again. So it's a good time. Yeah, absolutely, man. So we're gonna have each of you add 3,000 gold coins to your tally, which, if you're Summer Girl, is a pretty sweet deal considering you just showed up. Yes.
A school group
Woohoo!
project.
And also, do we have a party treasury set for this group? And
We do.
We do. Now, this is going to be kind of in flux. I mean, the party treasury is accessible to all players at all times, but at the same time, we want to make sure that the other 5 players or the other 5 characters, not necessarily the players, we're keeping it in game. The other 5 characters receive their rewards as well. So we've got 5 additional. Let's add 15,000 gold to the party treasury. Yeah, this document right here, everybody should be able to open, access. Of course, if you take something off of there, it's good form to let people know, unless, of course, you're playing the rogue in the group and you're just kind of like, ooh, sweet.
Everybody looking at me, huh?
Somebody might come along a few sessions later and be like, hey, what happened to that thing?
I've updated it.
Very cool. And then in addition to that, since we have completed... Yeah, he took the tea. He drank all of it.
Did he eat all the tea or enough that it was worth nothing?
He said he just took the cube and swallowed it.
Nope. Deleted from treasury.
Yep.
How do we pull up that party treasury?
It's under the journal. It's at the very bottom called handouts. If you click party treasury, you'll see it there. I've been kind of editing it as we as he says things, along with the date that we add things.
So freaking awesome. That's some detail right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Woot woot.
And then, of course, the Roll20 feature little cheat sheet that I typed up for yourself. For Summer Girl especially, if you did not do this already, the very bottom 4-line paragraph should save you a lot of space on the virtual tabletop. If you click that gear icon on the top right, scroll down to audio video display, and change that to names only, it's going to eliminate all of those avatars that are probably taking up a third of your screen.
Excellent, thank you. This is my first time playing, so I'm excited to be here.
Very cool, very cool. First time on Roll20 or first time D&D in general?
First time D&D in general.
Nice.
Oh
nice.
Boy.
Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you. So yeah, the Roll20 features there also has some other handy things just to kind of help you navigate your way through the virtual tabletop here. Basic dice rolling, how to text your emotes in the chat log like Sazzy is doing right there. or how Amphith is doing it. There's two different ways. You can see both different examples right there, the /E or the !CEM. If you want to use the whisper feature, we don't really find much use for it, especially since I'm streaming this. Everything that is whispered to me pops up on the live chat, so keep that in mind. And the taskbar on the left side of the virtual tabletop. The ruler is probably the most frequently used tool for measuring distances. You can use the dice roller, but as you become more familiar with Roll20, it's just easier to type in the stuff in the chat log instead of having to scroll to the taskbar each time. And everything else is will come with time. Definitely browse your character sheet with your mouse, because as you do so, you'll see certain things highlight in red. And feel free to just kind of experiment, click around on the character sheet, see what different things do. Because everything is rolled directly off the character sheet. There's no math, or very little math needed anymore with all the macros. It's just click this ability and we compare the numbers.
And I'm here as an expert in case you have any questions or anything. I can answer them here, or there's another chat where you can drag me off to so that I can answer questions if you don't want them broadcast.
Correct. He's the expert to expert. I'm the choking smoker.
The expert in the eventual murder trial.
I'm going to turn you up to 200% there, brother. We got to hear you.
The expert witness in the murder trial. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I was watching Law and Order.
Oh, boom, boom.
It's not that we're going to have to kill you if we tell you anything. It's just that you're going to have to testify against us if we tell you anything.
In British court, because it was the British version.
Oh my, I suppose. Well, thanks for the spoiler alert there, Blaze. He's already gone up to level 5. Everybody else that has not already attained level 5, please do so now. That's going to require you entering 2700 XP in your XP block. That will cause the little red anvil next to your class to glow. Click that anvil and the Character Mancer will take care of the rest.
Do you mean 6,500?
Correction, 6,500.
6,500, thank you. And in Asilatim's case, we are... I think actually you're going to go down a level, because this was... This challenge...
Right.
It was not a challenge rating worthy of your class level. I'd say add 3,000 to your total there, so you should be at 9,500.
Okie dokie.
So we all go to level 5?
That is correct. And then after which, feel free to continue exploring the ship as you wish.
I would like to look at his menu.
All right.
What does the shopkeeper have?
You're going to visit with Meridian. I see. Visit character. Yes. You are interested in magic scrolls to add new spells to your book.
Amongst other things, yes.
Well, define other things. I have many things. We could be here all day if I define.
a pearl worth 100 gold for one.
Oh dear, I think he reaches into his pocket and, just like in Kung Pao, right here in my hand.
I will definitely take that.
It is worth 100, yes? Okay. We have first order of business.
And I have no idea how scroll shopping works, so...
You are able to multi-class with your character there, Saz. If you so wish. Well, do you have ideas for spells you wish to attain?
I do not. There are a lot of new spells that you added, so...
Oh, yes. Many added. You should peruse the library and perhaps go to the back of the line. Let somebody else get up in the queue.
Others can take a look.
Yes, you do owe the 100 gold, however.
Yes.
Unpleasant
Here you are.
part of business. Yes, thank you. Thank you kindly. Until next time, friend.
He has many things that fell off back of truck.
Yes. Wah.
During Chechen conflict.
This my neighbor, DCEU. He pain in my assholes. I get a multiverse, he get a multiverse. I get a team up, he get a team up. I have successful continuing organic franchise for 15 years. He cannot afford. Great success. So yeah, anything that you may be interested in, it is possible that Merdian has it in his inventory. If you're just kind of looking for a general menu, I'm going to try to base it off of your class so that he'll suggest items that are perhaps a little more suited for what you're doing. Either way works entirely well. If you want to look through the magic item list in the compendium, the lowercase I above the chat log there, scroll down to items, and you can filter results further if you wish. There are a lot of things in there, so we can certainly take our time with this. We have had 6 sessions in a row of just hack slash, so this is a good opportunity to get some roleplay in with your characters if you like, and also barter before we proceed to the next mission.
Hold that thought, Nisha. Let me check something.
And I think actually I will turn the tabletop over to you for the time being. Conduct your level ups, look through the compendium, or not. Just kind of consider items that you may want. Dawn is here certainly to assist in that respect. If you are new, Summer Girl and Blaze playing, I think, Barbarian and Ranger, if I'm not mistaken. So, Dawn, if you have suggestions on items for them, you're a player, whereas I'm more of a game master, so you might be a bit more in tune with what would be some cool items that you could afford with 3,000.
Does he have a bag of holding, or multiple bags of holding? At least one.
Yes, the extra space bag. Yes. I believe I do have some still in stock. Oh yes, I did the 1-2 again. Nope, just the one. 007. Space bag.
And how much are those?
Available at all Waldbogs. Oh, these are rather common in our profession. Yes. This would be 250 coins of gold. And I do have 6 of them currently in my stockpile.
I will take one of them.
Oh, that's fantastic.
You said how much? 200 or
250.
Okay.
Yes.
I will snag that and give you the gold.
Excellent. And we have another purchase right here for our little adorable friend. Welcome back to the ship. Always good to see you.
My advice to new players is you never know what's DM's gonna throw at you and what resistances are gonna be there. So if it's a magic resistant creature, you're definitely gonna want a magic weapon, and +1 weapons are very, very effective, especially at lower levels.
Also, the extra dimensional storage space. I cannot overemphasize the use of healing potions too, because we use a bonus action house rule to drink them. So if your cleric is far away, or we're playing a party like we are tonight, where I don't think we even have a healer in the group necessarily, healing potions can be pretty money. So yeah, just
don't see prices next to the items. Am I just supposed to roll barter or something?
Okay, I'm looking at a chart, Dan. This may help. The chart is uncommon items are between 50 and common items are between 50 and 100 gold. Uncommon are between 101 and 500 gold. Rare are 501 to 5,000 gold. Very rare are 5,000 to 50,000, and legendary are 50,000 plus.
Correct. I was looking at the battle axe +3.
Oh yeah, that's going to definitely be outside of the range at this point. I think that's probably very rare, so we're probably looking at like 20,000 plus for something like that. But a +1 weapon, on the other hand, you could probably score one for 500 to 1,000 and still have a good chunk of change left to barter with.
Okay, I guess the javelin, lightning javelin's the same boat.
Let's see. Javelin might be different. If you click on each item, it should show you the rarity value. Oh yeah, that's an uncommon item, so something like that you can probably get for anywhere between 250 to 500.
Okay, I'll take a bag of holding, the lightning javelin, and a battle axe +1.
Ah, very good, very good. Very organized. I appreciate this this approach. It makes my job so much easier.
How much for a ring of protection?
The Ring of Prot. Yes, yes, very valuable item. Very highly sought. Oh, I do believe I have one of these in my inventory. Let me double check.
They are classified as rare.
Oh, yes, yes, they are. They do have a +1 to 2 different categories. I would be willing to part with the one that I have for, say, 4,000 coins.
All I have is 3,000. So, you take 3.
Kind of gives you a look over and definitely looks up because he is nowhere near as tall as you. He's pretty tall and lanky, but let's follow up with a persuasion check and see just how close you and this guy are. Oh dear! Oh dear! Oh, oof! A 25% discount. Yes, at this time in this economy, I am afraid.
Myth rolled perception, not persuasion.
Oh, there you go.
Oh dear, that is correct as well. Oh dear, as I was saying, in this economy, yes, this is very hard discount to offer. Perhaps after we have conducted business a few times, I will consider such a request. For now, I cannot accept less than the 4.
I understand.
What is because we go back to back so quickly for this, how long does it take to learn one of these scroll, like to scribe it into my spell book so it's not just a scroll? Is it typical time or
let's see.
Or these like high tech things that just
downtime? Here we go. Downtime activities. Scribe a scroll. Scribe a scroll complications. Of course, that's what I want. Crafting a scroll. Scribing. Here we go. Can transfer a spell. No, that's not what I want either. But that's probably going to be close. Okay. Yep. I'm going to say off the top of my head here, course, you have proficiency in Arcana. You must provide any material components required for the casting of the spell, because you're going to cast it into your spellbook. Hopefully without exploding the book in the process. Basically, it's just going to require a long rest. Not necessarily a long rest per spell, but you have to at least be in a downtime activity phase. An Arcana check will be required in addition to a minor, depending on the level of the spell, cost of gold. Now, if you're trying to do second level spells, it's actually gonna take 3 days, in addition to a bit of a higher cost. 3 days, 250 gold. Whoa! Persuasion with rage.
Gimme.
But if you do a cantrip or a first level spell, it's only going to take you 1 day and between 15 and 25 gold.
I have a question for the party. Does anybody care if I take 1,000 from the treasury and leave an IOU note? For that ring of protection.
I think that's a good cause. I also don't think some of those people might be back. One of them was only a one-time person, I think, so.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Gideon was freaking awesome. I've never seen anybody come up with vicious mockery insults on the fly and then actually sing parts of stuff to the characters as they're playing their instrument.
All right, if nobody has any complaints, I'm going to borrow 1,000 from the treasury and then go and say, I've managed to find 500 more gold. With 3,500 be enough for that ring.
Oh, my friend, I thought I had been clear. I can only accept the 4,000.
I didn't understand.
Oh, this is okay.
All right, I'll give him 4.
Oh, very good, very good. It is a pleasure to do the businesses with the Turtle Men.
Remember that I overpaid this time, so next time maybe a deal for me.
Oh yes, he is a funny and Turtle Man as well. Yes. Nisha, what are you currently wearing for your light armor? And as far as a weapon,
I think right now it's leather.
Just plain leather?
I think so.
Okay. Let's see what kind of armors would fall under that category. Light armor, we have padded leather or studded leather. It's pretty much only 3 categories, and yours is right in the middle. So,
An upgrade, please.
I do have an enchanted suit of this type of armor, but you do understand that the defensive items are more spendy than the offensive ones. This suit is also crafted for one that is of your stature, I should say. So a double could find, but it would run over 5,500 coins. Then, of course, respond to that in the chat as you will. And as far as upgrading your weapon, that would be substantially cheaper. We could get you a +1 blaster for 1,000. And if you wanted to have one that would double as a melee weapon so that you didn't have to swap I'd say no more than 1,500 at the most. Plus one beat stick rifle. We call it the beefsteak. Which weapon are you looking to change out there, Jaime? Ah, yes, but of course, I can accommodate that that weapon for you. The aggressive rage persuasion. Oh dear, I'm afraid. Oh, where has he gone? We are going to have to drag this one over here to the airlock and say our farewells. We do not think this is good business. Ow! Stop! Plus the bag, very cool. Yep, bag of holding, upgraded weapon, and yeah, like Don was saying, just having a basic magical weapon, that's going to be huge if you fight any kind of creature with magic resistance, which at a certain point in the campaign, I want to say, usually around now, level 5, level 6, sometimes as late as level 7, you can expect to start finding creatures that are suitable for your challenge rating that have magic resistance, and effectively, if you don't have a magic weapon, your damage is going to be halved against them. But if you have any kind of magic weapon, then it's going to ignore that. $17.50 is correct, yes indeed. Oh, look at this. This is such a rude thing we have going on here. All of these men just surrounding me to get their hands on my finest wares. Oh yes, hello again. As he steps up to Sara, is there anything I may do for you today?
Can I please get a bag of holding?
Ah, yes, absolutely. I can part with one of those for the 250, of course.
Thank you.
Ah, yes, of course.
Want me to just take care of Braxton's stuff and not worry about it, or?
I feel like the second half of your sentence contradicted the first half, so I'm just confused-elated.
Whatever I pick, for him, it'll be fine.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I don't
Okay.
know. Who am I?
All right, let's see. Where is that Staff of Godliness?
The Staff of Ra. Hey, Sean, is your token showing correctly there? It shows you have 11 hit points, and I just feel like that can't possibly be correct at level 5 unless you roll 10 ones in a row.
Yeah, I have to check my my character sheet. I was wondering about that too.
Click your long rest button. Maybe that'll update your token to the current hit point value. In fact, that goes for everybody. If you're down wounds, if you're missing spell slots from the previous battles, we will definitely have an opportunity for long rest aboard the ship here.
Yeah, I don't know why it still says 11. I thought I updated it each level.
Interesting.
And I know I had more hit points last time.
Yeah, sometimes these are just being very strange. Maybe if I reset this to that and this. 11 of 11. I mean, 11 is freaking awesome, but not if you're a level 5 fighter and that's your hit points. What the hell, Bobby?
So we're level 5 now? I thought we were level 4.
We just went to level 5. So 6,500 XP on your sheet. Go ahead, update that. Take your time. I have just chugged an entire cup of coffee, so I am wide awake, but having a severe nick fit, so I will definitely need a few moments away here while you roleplay whatever you wish to do, go over any final equipment necessities, and we gotta figure out what's up with your token, though, because yeah, this just isn't gonna work. What is your hit point total? Maybe I can just adjust it manually.
Honestly, I don't know. It's showing 11 on my character sheet too.
Oh, well, that's why. I mean, crap, dude. Just re-roll your hit points then. And then let me double check on what's going on in the chat log here before I step away. Nisha is caught up, spent the money. And Blaze is looking at a +1 weapon, a bag of holding, and a javelin of lightning. Okay. Possibly boots of swiftness as well. Okay, 250, 1250, and you're doing a pretty big bulk deal here, so we're going to drop that Javelin of Lightning down to 250 as well. So 1,500 for the 3 items that you have requested, Blaze. And then Boots of Swiftness.
Are you talking about Boots of Speed or Striding and Springing? Because both of them have 2 different effects that can be classified as swift.
I was thinking speed for attacks.
Boots of Speed. Probably.
That is a rare item.
Yeah, probably going to be pretty pricey.
So wondrous means where? My bad.
Oh, not necessarily. But if you scroll down under where it says wondrous, it says category items, and then item rarity, it's classified as rare. So it's minimum 5,000, something like that. Probably going to be leaning higher towards the 10,000 mark.
I meant the other one.
Jaime
is uncommon.
Jaime, we're looking at 3,000 gold that you should add to your character sheet. That is what money that you have. And then you are also changing out the longbow for a hand crossbow. Okay, we're going to even swap for that. 50 bolts, no cost. If they're poison, we're going to be looking at an upgrade cost on that, especially depending on what kind of poison. 250 for the bag of holding. And then, yeah, let me know what kind of poison you are thinking of there for your bolts there. And then I shall be back in 5 minutes, friends, at the most.
Sounds good.
I do have a quick question. Because first I gotta pick up some medical supplies for us. Trying to figure out how to add the Okay, so first, which is the upgrade from the middle leather option? It's the last of the leather options, and then I need to remember how to add that to the sheet, and then as well as the bag of holding, and then I need to deal with the fact that for some reason I'm showing overcarry capacity on my sheet here.
Okay, well, we're not exactly using weight unless you go absolutely bonkers and, like you've got 30,000 gold and no bag of holding to contain it.
Okay. So the fact I have one is okay then. Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about the overweight.
Okay. So this is basically armored core if you're using tank legs. So it doesn't matter what the weight is, you're good.
Basically, yeah.
Just realize, though, accessibility. I mean, if you're carrying a ton of stuff in your bag of holding, it's going to be a little more difficult to find stuff than if you grabbed if you didn't have a lot of stuff in.
I mean, a bag of holding, you just think of it and reach in. It doesn't matter how much is in it.
That's the handy haversack.
Thought that was a bag of holding as well. I thought they were the same in that regard. You just think it and you reach.
He's gonna
read description.
He's gonna keep the things like a tent in the bag of holding and stuff, because that's 20 pounds right there. And then I need to remember how to add armors to the sheet here from here.
I mean, it's rare for us to make somebody do that, but let's see. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action, so it doesn't say that that it appears on the top. Like with a haversack, you could probably get something out of the bag as a bonus action, or even a non-action because whatever you need is like right on top of the bag. This one, it takes a full action to take something out of the bag.
Okay, yeah, I thought you were speaking more in like, not necessarily game mechanics, but like literal, like you have to go searching for it, and you're just saying the searching is an action versus attach the haversack as a bonus.
Exactly. So I mean,
Gotcha.
It's like, yeah, you do have to rummage around in there which is what your action is, and going, there it is.
Yeah, a bag. It really doesn't matter, out of combat or anything like that. But if you're in combat and you need something right now out of your bag of holding, then yeah, it's gonna take an action to find it.
Oh yeah, so basically keep the gold and keep the tent in other words. Because who's gonna need a tent in the middle of a fight?
You never know.
Oh, that's true. That's a good point. All right.
As for healing items and stuff, just list them in your inventory, and we'll worry about the dice rolls when we come around when you use them.
No, more like I have to still buy them from the merchant here, and then I
Actually,
have
I was just reading the haversack description, and it does take an action to use that too. So
that's what I would have figured.
This specifically states when you reach into the haversack for a specific item, the item is always magically on top.
Yeah.
Also,
yeah. When Dan gets back, Sazzy, then I guess we can keep buying stuff. I'm just exploring around the ship right now.
Okay. Also, with the armor, what was the upgrade to the middle ground leather armor? Because I got the middle option right now. What was the?
Studded is better than your standard.
Okay, so added the studded. Okay, and then is there a special process for adding that here? I forget how to do that. Roll 20. Sorry.
That
you can use the eye, the little eye up at the top, and search for the item that you're looking for, and then drag it to your character sheet, and it will add it on there for you. Now, just make sure your character sheet is inside the play window and not unattached like I usually put it.
Oh, thank you.
I have a question. What is a good magical weapon for an elf ranger? I would recommend.
Are you planning on? Are you an elf ranger that uses two weapons? A single weapon? Are you a bow, an archer, or what is your? How do you see yourself doing battle?
I have a short sword and a bow. Probably would prefer bow.
Okay, there you go. +1 bow.
Awesome, thank you.
You could also look at getting like the efficient quiver, so that you can just say that you buy a whole ton of arrows and then you don't really have to worry about it versus counting.
Excellent idea too, because
that works for javelins as well.
that's also classified as an uncommon, so it should fit within your normal price range.
I am back.
Yep. Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you.
I gotta still buy some supplies off you, by the way.
Yeah, the cool thing about the quiver, the efficient quiver, is you can hold up to 60 arrows inside of it.
Oh. Oh my. Well, any specific type of poison that's like beyond the basic poison is going to be pretty pricey. I mean, you definitely have a few thousand gold, so you can afford it. I just don't know if you want to spend that kind of money on consumable items. How much do you have left after? So you just spent 250, right, Jaime?
Yeah, basic. Probably the bag of holding.
Well, let us see. You are looking to cause extra damage via the poison with your arrows. Very creative.
Yes, I do.
Let us say... I can provide this to you. It is a very potent poison. It is costly, but I do hear the jingle jangle of your coins that you needed the bag of holding for. And posted there in the chat log, the wyvern poison must be harvested from a dead or incapacitated wyvern. A creature subjected to this poison makes a DC 15 con, taking 7 die 6 extra poison damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. I can sell those to you for 400 gold per dose. You could get a few many doses, you think, yes?
Bit pricey.
It is spendy for consumables, but it will drop your foes much quicker than just a standard arrow.
Then I'll take 1 vial.
Very good. Use it wisely. Use it very wisely when you fight the what is it they call the B-Beg. I don't know what it stands for. I don't understand these capital letters that the kids use nowadays. But as I understand it means that your final foe, the B-Beg.
I shall use it wisely. Use it when needed.
Captain Gatra takes a look down at the business being conducted and sees that things seem to be winding up for some of you. When the time comes, join me in the lounge. We will discuss your next mission. And she heads right into there.
Question for you, Meriden. Do you have what's called a Skyblinder staff?
He gets a blank look on his face. What now? I do not see in my compendium.
Oh, it's not in that one. Darn it!
I do not see. I have.
It's the other guy's item.
I do have
it's not a Roll20.
Staff of Defense. Quite valuable for one such as yourself, yes?
How much for that?
Oh, I can sell it for the low price of 25,000.
Yeah, it's a little out of our range, I think, right now.
Oh, surely your party will sacrifice everything they have gained so that you may have this, yes?
That's okay. But do you have a couple scrolls? Particularly Find Familiar, Arcane Lock, and Lehman's Tiny Hut?
I do have all 3 of those. Those are all level 1, right?
Yeah, Lehman's is 3.
Lehman's is level 3?
Pretty sure.
Let's
check.
So is my deception high enough roll to get the boots of speed, but presenting them as the boots of stride?
Oh, it's unlikely. He seems to know his inventory pretty well. Let me double check, though. Back to the airlock.
Oh, Arcane Lock is a 2nd level, by the way.
Oh, so 1, 2, 3.
Sorry. Yep. And then also Protection of Energy, which is a level 3 as well.
Alright, alright.
I know you said the price for what it would take to scribe them, but not what they would cost.
Right. Yeah, as far as the cost... I'm not seeing it right here, so let me grab my physical copy, because I know there's a price listing. And of course, anybody with any other questions, feel free to keep them coming.
What should I type in the compendium to get that rifle, by the way?
I'm thinking we should just kind of tinker your existing weapon to make it fit the stat block, because I'm sure there's nothing like that in the compendium. So after I get Westy's scrolls here, I will make that adjustment for you.
Okay, thank you. Also, he's gonna sell the old armor he had, and then buy some medical supplies, and the rest of it I'll still need to help him with that staff.
All right, come back to me on that when I get to you, if you would, please. Spell scroll. Okay. I can sell each of these to you for rather affordable cost, yes. I would say for all 4 spells, 575.
And what about the materials to scribe them over to my spell book? If we were to pool all that together, what do you think that would cost? What kind of deal can we get?
Let's go 700.
That works. And that's going to give me enough for scribing all of them as well?
Exactly, yeah. You can just add those right into your spellbook instead of adding the scrolls. Take the...
Well, some of those are going to take time because 2 of them are level 3, so you were saying that was going to take 3 days?
It is, but yeah, we're going to be in hyperspace for a few days here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No. Light speed is too slow.
And then also, can I get... we'll just say 100 gold worth of incense for the Find Familiar?
Yeah, of course. As long as you're summoning a Shih Tzu.
I don't think I will be, sorry.
Or it's just a shit zoo.
Oh, gosh.
So, 800 gold for all that.
Sounds good.
Alrighty.
All right, I only grabbed 3 artifacts, so I should be good.
Very cool. Thanks for keeping it in line.
No problem.
All right. Okay, so Saz, what are we looking at here exactly as far as what you're trying to sell and what you're trying to add?
Wanted to get some medical supplies.
Like a healer's kit? Or
Oh.
potions of healing?
Yeah, the latter. So we have more of those.
Gotcha,
I
gotcha.
used them all up. And then sell off the old leather armor that he's no longer using.
I'm having trouble trying to add the items onto my character sheet.
Gotcha. I will handle that for you here once I get done with Saz. So the old leather armor you're just replacing with some better studded armor, you're saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
He's going to trade that old stuff.
So let's just
For some
delete
reason-
that off your sheet.
Yeah, because for some reason there was 2 entries of it on there. Or 2 entries.
Oh yeah, that'll happen.
Okay.
Oh, you have one item here that's just a nothing. We'll get rid of that. Oh, there's a second leather armor, yep. Right between the pouch and the shovel. How the hell did it get there? Okay, it shows that... Oh, I see, I see. It looks like you... No, it shows that you have 3 potions of healing here still on your character sheet.
Oh, I had unchecked them because they've been used. I didn't know how to remove them.
Nice. Okay, I see. So yeah, we'll check those back on there. Bag of holding as well. You're gonna want that in your inventory. We don't.
Oh,
really
I already
work-
have that. Then I remembered I could get it off the compendium, so I put it back on. So I don't know how to remove the old entries.
Gotcha. You see the padlock at the bottom right of your character of the inventory? Click that, and then all those little red hashtags. There you go. And then make sure to click the padlock back so you don't accidentally delete anything.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So potions of healing, 50 gold pieces each, and that's going to be an even wash there for to replace your 3 potions with the leather armor. So now any additional potions you want to buy, looks like you have 1,200 something gold. So potions of healing, 50 gold pieces each. Potions of greater healing, 150 each. It's double the healing, but 3 times the cost. Difference between... if I learn how to type... Well, that wasn't the best example, but those are the 2 that you would be looking at. 2.42, 4.44.
That is tempting, I gotta say.
How much were the cheaper potions?
50.
Sorry, 50.
Yes, indeed.
I'm buying everything in 100 gold increments, so we'll take 2 potions.
All right.
I'll take 2 of those fancier ones then, please.
300 for those. And those should be in the compendium as well. If you type in healing, I think you'll be able to find all 4 of the varieties of the potions. Meridian does not currently have supreme or superior healing potions, which we'll be looking at adding those in later. And then that's the same for everybody. If anybody wants to add some potions of healing or greater potions of healing, same cost applies. And then for Jaime, what was it that you were trying to add to your sheet? The hand crossbow?
Yeah, the hand crossbow, the bolts, the bag of holding, and what else? And the poison.
Gotcha. Okay, so hand crossbow. I've got that.
Remove the longbow and arrows.
We'll take that off of there. Longbow is down. And we'll just replace arrows with bolts. That's good. And then, I'm sorry, bag of holding as well, you said?
Yes.
Okay. That is now on your sheet. Hand crossbow, bag of holding, the wyvern poison. No, not the wyvern itself. That would be kind of cumbersome to carry around.
That would be.
And you bought 1 dose of the wyvern poison?
Yes, just 1 dose.
Okay, that's on there. And there was 1 more item, correct?
I believe that's all of it. The boats, the dose for the poison, the bag of holding, the hand crossbow, and I think that's all of it.
All right, yeah, you should be good to go. A couple tests right
And
there. Yep.
And how much I would have spent with since the crossbow, the hand crossbow, and the bolts were basically even trade, right?
Exactly.
So I'll just be paying for the poison and the bag of holdings.
Yeah, 400 for the dose and 250 for the bag.
That I should be able to take away myself, no problem.
Very cool.
How much for a longbow +1 and the efficient quiver?
Let's see. Quiver. Da, 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 da.
It's an uncommon item.
Thank you, thank you. For the 2 together, 1100.
I'll take those, please.
Absolutely. I can add those to your character sheet if you're not familiar with the drag and drop from the compendium.
I think I can get it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Fantastic. Oh, the Staff of Defense was a joke. I think it was way outside of the party's monetary capabilities at this point.
Just a bit.
Shut up and take my money. Boots of Striding, yes indeed, that will be the case for your attempted deception, and thankfully no ejection out the airlock. Referring to Blaze, of course. And is that everything? Am I missing anything? Did anybody ask or type any question? Correct, 1100.
No, I was gonna buy some weapons, but I was waiting for everyone to finish.
Very cool. What are we looking at, my dragon friend?
And mate, he kind of holds up his trident. He says, "They're serving it pretty well, but I need something that hits a little harder, takes down my target a little faster."
Well, what's your weapon of choice here, my friend?
It's my trident. I've had this for a while.
Wah. The trusty trident, yes. I could say it is a well-crafted weapon, though. It would be a shame to trade. Perhaps I could. Would you be interested in upgrading this weapon?
Upgrading? Aye, that's kind of what I was hoping. I've had this wee weapon for a while.
Oh, good. Yes, it would be the same cost as acquiring a new enchanted weapon of the first tier. But in your case, let's say 900 coins of gold. And I can have this to you before your next mission.
Sounds good.
Yes. Did you have any other business you wish to conduct?
Just a couple of those fancy potions you got, and I should be good. Some of the more powerful ones if you got them.
The greater, yes. Yes, of course, I can handle that for you. You're making me lose my accent a little bit. I keep going back and forth between this and wah. Oh, goodness. Oh, what's going on with Nisha here? Very nice, very nice. Yep. Oh, that's right. I need to adjust your existing weapon. And then everybody go ahead and meet in the lounge area when you are ready.
That'll be 900 out of the party. If that's okay. Out of party gold.
For what?
I'll need 900 out of party gold to get that upgraded trident.
Not me. Here, I'll just give it to you.
Did you add your share of the coin that everybody got, Sean?
No, I was kind of leaving it in party gold, unless you want us to have our own gold.
Yeah, everybody got...
He gave us each our own gold, except for people who weren't here, and we were considering Braxton not there.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So Braxton could take his share.
Okay.
Right, everybody got 3,000 gold, whether your character was here or not. It's just if your character's not here, that money went into the party fund for your character to claim at a later time.
Oh, okay.
So if you're here now, here's your share.
Thank you very much.
And I'll go ahead and modify that.
Who was buying the Staff of Defense, by the way?
Nobody.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a joke. It's way too expensive.
Oh.
That was part of his thing he posted to Discord of answer something and you can get a reward. And I looked at that as an option. I'm like, well, this is stupid. Who casts shield as an action? This is like the dumbest item ever. Like,
Your only hope is that they interrupt your action to cast a spell, which your shield absorbs. Okay, and we're gonna go 1d6 plus strength plus 1. Crit, which will also do that. Alright, Saz, would you do me a favor and please just roll both of your new weapons there? I want to see how they populate into the chat log if I did it right. Well, look at that, a natural 20 with the beatdown beefsteak plus 1. And it does 9 points of beefsteak.
Yes!
Beefsteak. Okay, I see the plus 1, looks good. Plus prof plus 1, yes. Alright, I think they look good. And with that being the case, Meridian will return to his spot here next to the power loader in case the Queen Alien decides to make an appearance. And we will shift over here to the lounge where Captain Gatra will explain the details of your next assignment. And she shouts over at Amphith and Nisha that the meeting is beginning, so make haste to the northeast. I'm sorry, the northwest.
Let the Dragonborn win.
We are, of course, quite impressed with your success on your previous mission. And considering the gear you have just acquired and the experience you no doubt obtained from your last assignment, it is only fitting that this next be a bit more challenging. Of course, the rewards will be comparable in scale. Our next planet, Uldari. It is a wild, overgrown world. A world that was once left for dead, abandoned, but has since been lost to time. So much so that life has once began to reclaim that which once was dead. It has been rumored that valuable artifacts of this ancient civilization that called Uldari home can be found. This is not a quest for a single object or a single creature. This is a general exploration mission. You may encounter creatures the likes of which you have not seen, and your own judgment may deem them valuable additions to our client's collection. In this case, we are providing you with 6 vials, 6 spirit vials, to be split amongst your group for this event. Additionally, she provides each of you with a small earring that is effectively a nose ring to be placed accordingly, and this will allow you to breathe in the atmosphere of this planet without any adverse effects. I implore you to keep this on you at all times. That will be its official name for putting on your character sheet. You will not find it in the compendium, but you can just copy paste it right there out of the chat log onto your character sheet. And
I'm sorry, I thought you said it was a nose ring, not an earring. Never mind.
it is a nose ring, but technically it's an earring, just in the general sense, I guess.
Okay.
And some of you may wish to use it as an earring, I guess, as well. I guess the options are possible, especially if people like to mess around with things. Somehow fits it between the two he already has.
Yeah, he's got piercings. He's got a lot of piercing.
This mission may be such that you find need to return to the shuttle and return to the ship to find a much-needed rest. I cannot begin to estimate how long you will be here. There are many sites to explore, and many possibilities that we are all eager to hear your reports on. But if at any point you do find the need for rest and recovery, please do return to the ship. Staying out in the field on this kind of planet may give you the stuff that adventurers are made of, i.e. out of game more experience, but it is safer here aboard the Lotus, i.e. less experience, if you long rest on the ship.
Is there particular things of interest, or is it purely exploratory and find what we might?
It is the latter.
Is there a particular starting point for which you'll be dropping us off? Some ruined capital city or such like that?
The subterranean ruins of a capital, yes. There is not anything left standing on the surface level, but our scans have identified an entrance into the side of a nearby mountain, about a mile away.
Is there any worthwhile beast to become my companion? Or to be more like my familiar?
You mean something you may hope to tame aboard the planet itself?
Yes, that.
I cannot say for certain. I'm not certain what lives there, but I do wish you the best of luck and pray you do not return anything to the ship that might put us in a compromising position.
If I do, then I shall put it down to save the crew.
That's what they said in the first Alien movie. And look what happened.
Bunch of belly bursters.
In between our travels to the ship, do you have additional vials that we might reclaim in case we encounter multiple unique creatures?
This is all the client was able to provide me for the time being. But if you are in such a situation, I may be able to contact them and request additional. That's right, Tarask. Terraskew. A weak 5e version. I bet I could put you guys up against a 5e Tarask right now and you would just walk away 4 levels higher. I like the text detail right there. It is it's a cool little addition, especially for our viewers here on the live stream, because you've got the chat role play going on your ears, and then you can also kind of read stuff going on here on the side. So I think it's a perfect hybrid. Yeah, you should, dude. Be awesome to see some artwork of Sean's character, and I do believe it would be our first official fan artwork of any of our games, outside of occasionally people drawing their own characters, which of course is super cool in its own way. We just haven't had anybody like, I want to draw your character.
Who's gonna hold the vial this time?
Well, there's 6 of them, so
yeah,
we each pick one.
Right, and then one person doesn't, maybe.
I'll refrain from taking one. That way the other 6 can have one.
Gotcha. The ring does not permit water breathing, but it will protect you from any ill effects of the rain that may fall upon you. So let's go back to our starting screen here for a moment, and
before we do that, real quick, since oh God, fine. She said we were going into dark undergrounds. I'm like, I can't see under dark. Does Meridian have anything for me to see?
The
goggles
goggles of dark vision.
Yep. Or goggles of night. Yeah.
I do have the goggles of object reading, uncommon. Well, yes, but of course, this is an item you should have already. I can give to you for 500.
Is there no discount for all the money that I've spent with you?
Oh dear, yes. Let me see. Why don't you roll a persuasion check?
Technically, all the money we have all spent.
Yeah. 13.
Let's give him a group discount.
Come on, this seems like a corporate town. Give us money, take our money.
Oh man, just be glad you weren't playing in my industrial age steampunk Gears, Griffs, Guns campaign. Like there were like taxes and levies like everywhere that people were going. Like people didn't want to visit the towns in my map because they're like, I don't want to pay to go in there. Fuck that place.
We'll survive on the outside, man.
And then they were playing a party of merchants, and then they're like, all right, well, we want to go sell in this town. Oh, well, the fee to open up a merchant stall here. Shit! Well, I do have, I can do for you. I can go down to, say, 420? But I do only have the one pair in my inventory for the time being, and I see there are two of you interested. I am between, how you say, a stone and a difficult situation.
Fight for it.
Nisha, you can have these. I have globes that I can light up. It just makes us not so stealthy should we need it.
Roll for it.
Nah, Nisha's got it.
I insist you wrestle for it.
Submit!
Tap out! Tap!
However, you did say you had those goggles of object reading. Since you only had the one goggles of night, is there any further discount on these?
These do require a bit of a spiritual bond to attune to you, you understand?
Correct.
Yes, of course. It is such items that some people do not care for. I've been holding on to these for quite some time and would be willing to pass them to you for, say, 200.
That seems like a good deal. I'll take them.
Yes, very good, very good. I do wish you all the success that you may find in the mission that you have ahead.
Oh, thank you, Nisha.
Look at this. This is so generous. What a well-oiled machine you have all put together after just one mission together, I must say. Most of the crews that I deal with do not have such, how you say, camaraderie.
It was quite a herring ordeal out there, so... No pun intended, Nisha.
It's time to come together after a rough voyage. Either that or they get dead.
So yes, here on the start screen, the reason I dragged you over here, let's just use this little vacant dungeon area as our example. And actually I have the other party members hidden on the GM only layer over there, so let me move them. Okay, what I would like you to do is establish a marching order. And we have a pretty perfect template right here. If we look at this little map as this is an entryway and this is the first room of a dungeon, let's assemble as though 4 of us are in the first room already, and 3 or 4 of us, if we want to even spill down as far as here, are in single file waiting to come in behind them. This is going to be kind of similar to the first area that we will be entering here shortly.
So, below for behind and above for ahead, or the other way around?
Do what now?
So like the people behind would be further down on the list, and those ahead would be at the top of the list.
Correct. Yeah, you are in the very back of the group according to your positioning.
Okay, yeah, that would fit him. Sniping around people's legs and stuff. They're like
Gotcha.
trying to go in the hallway, and there's a rifle sticking right next to their side.
And then we got two of our tanks kind of in the bottleneck right here. Do we want to have either of them already out in the room and have Tassara in the single file here? Yeah, there we go. So then Tassara can move up accordingly. Yeah, there we go. We got Cal as well up in there. Basilitem, Nisha can move up as you will. And then Theron, wherever you want to be in this, you are one of our tough guys as well. And then once you're all in position, I will copy paste you to the next map. And we will get rolling on some fighting.
And just to be sure, everyone long rested prior.
Correct.
Yep.
There's that long rest.
Yep. And for once, Dawn didn't suggest it. Is Grant still here with us?
Yeah, I'm here, and I can't figure out. I don't see Theron. Is he under somebody else?
Oh no, he's still in the marching order section.
Yeah, he should. There we go. All right.
So we push the long rest before we go in?
Correct.
Thank you.
Of course.
What are the stats on that trident, Dan?
It is a +1 trident.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. Okay, got what we need here. Heading to the next map. Just gotta...
I don't know how my ranger became a tank.
Yeah, I mean, you got some pretty serious hit points there, my friend.
I'm doing pretty good myself.
Yeah, in general, I think everybody is. Even Nisha with 20 hit points, that's not too bad.
Durable rabbit.
Definitely don't want to get hit, though.
I got my reasons for wanting a crossbow, a hand crossbow. You'll see in a minute.
Pretty cool. Just check, make sure I have everything set correctly. I've done this before where I move characters to the map and I don't have the lighting set correct, and they're like, hey, we see everything! And, no! I spent hours building this.
I'm here to kick butt and eat expensive tea.
We're all out of expensive tea. Alright, you have landed on the overgrown planet of Uldari, home of an unnamed ancient civilization. It is speculated that this may be the ancient civilization responsible for placing the unknown vaults throughout the galaxy, since I gotta sing what we're doing now. Drunk Pally, thank you for that. I hope everybody enjoys it. Alright, here we go.
There should also be a pay to stop. Just saying.
You gotta redeem it again.
Alright, to sing in this voice, it's always gonna be this tune. I don't know any others.
That'll work.
What happened here? Everything has gone dark. I don't understand. Why? Can anybody see anything on this map?
Nope.
Nobody
I can see it.
I don't see nothing.
I don't see everything. I just see the room that we're in.
Well, that's good. I know I gotta fix it. I was gonna fix it again. And it's gonna happen.
No, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, no.
Oh, and see, everybody's talking. Got messed up again. It's all to. It's like I gotta do it every single map. I don't understand it. So how was everybody's day while I'm messing with the stuff right here?
Car fixed up so far. Our car people told us that we have to drive it around for a week because we had an issue where the check engine light came on, and then today the car almost did not start at all, and it turns out there may have been something with a loose spark plug and oil getting in the engine through it. So they moved all the plugs around and tightened it back in and refilled the oil, and they want us to drive it around for a week and see what happens if it does bring it back.
Well, that is a lot of information about a car that I don't know anything about, baby. You can drive my car.
Alright, I'll take it.
Yes, indeed.
Are you sure that was nicotine you smoked?
Well, I smoked the other stuff too, but that was before the nicotine, and I gotta wait till the game is over before I smoke the other stuff, cause I don't have any right here in front of me.
Well, that sounds like poor planning.
It really was. I was not as prepared as I thought I would be. What is this going on here? Radio Free Covenant gifted a tier 1 sub to Ravencraft, who is not here, but I am sure that he would appreciate it. Alright, I think that was 5 minutes. Oh no, now I gotta frickin' do the call! Now, you guys are frickin' killing me here. You guys frickin' just layering the stuff on back to back right now. It's like, it's so frickin' unnecessary.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it doesn't matter.
None of this matters. It's Baton Nadalewski, and you get the hell out of here!
All right, unspoken rule for D&D is always go left first, right?
Alright, I think we got what we frickin' need here. I'm not gonna set all the vision at once, because it'll take another 5 minutes, and I really want you guys to get some fighting in tonight. So I think for now, this'll work, whatever. Yeah, it is dark. I don't know who touched who, but somebody needs to stop caressing my left buttock. If you're gonna do that, you at least gotta do the right one, too. And, yeah, I don't know, maybe we're gonna go left, maybe we're gonna go right. We can see that once we have made our way through the mountainous passage that connects to the ruined underground of the capital city, we have finally found some evidence of what we're looking for here. Some ruined pillars, some broken walls.
Can I try looking on the ground, seeing if I can if I can find any tracks, see where they're going? Maybe listen for some animal cries.
Yeah, why
I
don't
still
you
can't see anything.
roll up the survival check right there, and perception as well if we're trying to listen for stuff. Oh, Blaze keeps rolling the natural 20 on the wrong side.
Silitum's not able to see anything. It's all black.
Well, if you didn't frickin' put the dancing lights in your eyes, you might be able to frickin' see.
Well, then it would just be techno dancing. I mean, got a rave going on in my face.
Yeah, there's not much evidence of anything going on right here. No tracks, no sounds or sight of anything. And actually, we're gonna hold it right there since Theron has explored a new section. And it's going to trigger an encounter! Give you a brief heads up here on what we are looking at. It's so freaking gross. It looks like some kind of humanoid, like, wasp creature that has a strange resemblance to, like, Jeff Goldblum. And as it emerges from its nest inside of the stone wall, it emits a high-pitched squeal that while it does not deafen or cause you any damage, it is unnerving enough at the beginning that you just kind of instinctively put your hands over your ears. And those of you who wish to, go ahead and roll a performance check.
Can we roll if we don't see anything?
Oh yeah, because you're hearing what's going on now.
Oh.
He's got a -5 to his performance check. Holy crap. Look at this crap. He got a 1 with a -5. He could have had a -4. Whoa! Natural 20. Asilitim has got the blank screen there. Let's fix that.
I've got that too.
Oh, okay.
I think several of us do, yeah.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh, I see it pretty well.
You might try clicking on the screen and then dragging it all the way to the the west.
Well,
to the right.
I just pinged the area that your characters are in. Hold on there, Blaze. He's running off. We're on a hold. Go back to where you were, please. Okay, I have... Yes.
Still block here.
Don't go running off everyone. There might be traps and other effects that might be triggered by your token walking over them.
That's true. I'm not going to say which open night table D&D it is, but one of them is going to experience the Trapmaster API sooner than later. They're just going to walk into a space and all of a sudden, something will happen.
I can now see my token.
Very
on a blank
good.
screen.
And
I can't see anything.
Let's get
at all.
Nisha here. Nisha now has night vision.
If it is pitch black, I would again have a dancing light near me.
Right. I just gave you a basic torch vision for now for ease.
Oh, there's no vision. Well, let me refresh. Maybe it'll show then.
Yeah, once you're set there. Is anybody else unable to see?
I can see just fine.
Looks like I don't have Summer Girl set here correctly.
Yeah, I just see my token with literally nothing around it.
What?
I see.
All right. There. Yeah, that's what I see too when I click on your guy there. That's very strange because you should be emitting light from your token and you should have vision. So I guess if it's going to be like that, let's just compromise and we'll give you 30 feet of dark vision for right now, and hopefully that will bridge the gap.
To watch my
I
screen.
see only black.
Refresh.
Blaze is still seeing only black there. Vision. How about now, Blaze? If it's
I see light.
If it's still black after I call you, then do a page refresh. Jaime, you should be set. Nisha also. Theron, I believe you could see. You walked right towards an area.
Yep, I could see just fine.
Fantastic.
I still have a blank screen.
What the hell, Bobby?
Hey, it's not a game if I don't break something.
Oh! What the heck is that? There was a... Okay, try now.
Now I can see.
Yeah, it was limiting your field of vision for some reason. I've never seen that box clicked. I've never clicked it, so... Alright, let me just double check. I want to make sure I can see out of each of your tokens as well in the event that I need it for the stream.
Good. Good. Everybody looks good. Okay. So this wasp creature emits a high-pitched squeal that for many of you here, Blaze, Nisha, Asilatem, Theron, and Amphith, you all recognize as some kind of song. And you hear it coming from all around you as suddenly 4 of these things emerge from their hidey holes to challenge you in combat. They alert you to their presence as they reveal themselves, so while it is startling, it is not a surprise in their favor. Just get our initiative rolled here. Of course, they rolled the top initiative, so it's almost the same as a surprise.
They're singing sea shanties. They're hipsters.
Very cool, very cool. Thank you for showing up there on the stream there, Radio Free Covenant. Very cool, appreciate you. Always nice to have some viewer support there. Well, if I'm going first, we have Jaime as Cal behind that. And then we have Blaze as Arm Ripper Blaze. We have Sean as Amphith. We have Summer Girl as Tessara. Westy as Asilatem. Saz as Nisha. And the guy who triggered the combat, Grant as Theron, is going dead last with a 6 initiative. And we will definitely at least get 1 round of combat in here tonight. I know we had a mercantile session, which can be fun and rewarding in its own right, but they can also be a bit time-consuming. So let's have a bit of action here to end things off. All right, my wasp creature is going to fly very fast, and I am going to target yes, I will. First I will fly out to here, chittering and squealing all the while, and it is obviously looking over your group here as it's hovering over Grant's head about 10 feet up. And okay, I think I will go right for Amphith here. However, I did not judge my my distance correctly there, and I intended to fly over Theron to avoid the attack of opportunity, but I didn't quite escape his threat range enough. So why don't you smack on that thing before I take the rest of my turn? Oof! Alright, well, 25 will definitely hit my AC of 15. And despite the fact that this thing is seemingly the same size as you on its token, it is in fact a small-sized creature. So it's about the size of a halfling, actually. Maybe like 3.5, 4 feet tall. And it takes a nasty hit there. Looks like I don't have the hit point bars. There we go. 10 points of damage, and ouch! There's already a crack on this thing's chitinous body from the quarterstaff smack there, but it continues to fly right towards Amphith. And I will take a trifecta of attacks here. A bite, a claw, and a stinger. First, the bite on Sean. A halfling-sized Jeff Goldblum from The Fly and wearing an open shirt, stupid sexy. He also is has the bearing of the Grand Master from Thor Ragnarok. So, Sean, I don't imagine a 13 will hit you.
Actually, it does. Armor class 12.
I'm wondering if that may be incorrect.
That seems weird.
That really does. Because you are wearing no armor at all. That would explain the 12 armor class.
I mean, the reason I figured he wasn't wearing armor is he's a fisherman. If he's wearing armor, he's going to drown if he's wearing it.
Okay. Gotcha. Maybe some leather armor at some point at least. So yeah, the 13 will hit for 6 piercing on your character. Following up with a claw attack, which fortunately misses with a 9 swipe there. And we will lastly hit you dead in the torso with a stinger. 17 AC, 6 piercing. A con save to follow that up, which you hopefully will make because you do not want to be... There you go. You do not want to be paralyzed. All right. And Sean has survived that. A second one of these wasp creatures flies right up at Theron, and we're going to try the same exact thing. A little quicker this time. Bite, claw, stinger. Looks like a hit, a definite miss, and another hit, if I'm correct. 24 AC and 23 AC on Grant.
Yeah, AC of 19, they hit.
Okay, so 7 piercing from the bite, and then 6 pierce from the stinger, plus a con save. Excellent. So you take the 13 damage, but are not poisoned, or you are not paralyzed, I should say. And I have 2 more of them here that, just to kind of demonstrate one of their abilities here, they kind of are in constant shift here, where they're in the same space and they're just moving so fast it's very difficult to tell which one is which, the way that they're moving around. And yeah, these things are not as tactical as they could be otherwise, so they're going to take you head on and fight your wall of tanks here, just the way that you would have hoped. Cal, it is coming for you, my friend.
Alright.
A bite of 21, a claw that is just god-awful, but it does kind of save itself in mid-air from collapsing into the one next to it. And the stinger attack, yikes. Looks like 2 hits there on you, 21 and 22 AC. 15 damage total, plus a con save. Wow, alright. Everybody's coming in money on the con save. And then the last one here will face off against Arm Ripper. Same trifecta of attacks. Not quite as good on the dice, but... Yikes, is your AC really a 10?
That's what it says.
Hmm.
They said I can't wear armor, so.
Right. You should have a barbarian unarmored defense, though. This right here, 10 plus dex plus con. So 11. Yeah, your AC is actually 14. So we'll fix that. And that's going to make... Well, they still all three of them hit, but your AC is a little better. Your con
Yeah,
save...
it doesn't add up all that stuff. I have to change it every time I load up my screen.
Weird. That's very weird. So yeah, looks like all three of those will hit for a combined 27 points of damage on Blaze there. And this will conclude my first round of attacks here with the wasp creatures. Still not... There we go. Now we got Blaze's hit point bar to show up appropriately.
Just as a point of reference, we only see HP bar on one of them.
On who?
We only see the HP bar of the one next to Amphiff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have to change each of those.
How much did I took again?
Let's see. Jaime took 15. And then Blaze took 27. And there we go. All is well. We got that going. So, oops. I skipped too far. Cal, it is your turn now.
All right. The one in front of me, I will take my spear and pierce it.
All right, get it.
That'll be my action, and my bonus action, I quickly move the spear and shoot him with the hand crossbow straight to the face.
Do you have a second attack action? At level 5, I think you might, right?
Yeah, but I
Nice.
can use the thing is that I can use if you should the reason why I have the hand crossbow is because I can use my bonus action as another attack even
Oh,
before level 5. That's why I got it.
Sweet. Post it up as part of the attack here. Always cool to see how the pieces all fit together as part of the attack.
Right. But I should still have a second attack. And
Even
go in
after
with-
that, yeah.
And and go in with the spear again.
Very cool.
So that'll be 2 hits with the spear and one. I gotta roll for each attack.
Exactly.
First.
You should be able to just click the weapon on your character sheet, and it'll roll all of
Yeah,
the
I forgot.
information.
Let me do that again then.
Oh yeah, you're good.
How do you know if you have a secondary attack?
That should
Most-
auto-populate once you level up. It should say extra attack in your features on the right side.
And most marshals get them at level 5, unless you
Right.
multi-classed.
Then I put in the order I did the attack. First the spear, then the hand crossbow, then back to the spear again.
Perfect. First attack is a little off, doesn't connect, but the next two, absolutely.
Question: how are you using a hand crossbow and
Hold
a
on a se-
two-handed
hold on a sec-
spear?
Hold on a second here, dude. We're not gonna go ahead and post your ability there that you were talking about, Jaime. And then while you're posting that,
I don't see it.
We'll take a look at it later on then. For right now, 2 attacks that hit for 11. Definitely something worth clarifying afterwards. And then, did you have any movements you wanted to do? You do still have a move action.
Now I'll be holding my ground.
Very cool. Let's have Blaze take it away then.
I bite with fire damage and then follow it up with a second action.
That will hit.
Figure you bite me, I'll bite you.
That is taken. It does hit. AC is exactly 15. And then the battle axe, also a successful strike. Okay, so far so good. They're dishing it out to you. You're dishing a little back. And you do have a bonus action and a move action. Remember, you can drink a potion of healing with a bonus action.
Sounds good. I think I'll do that.
Whoa, Jaime, what happened to all your hit points? It shows you're at 0 of 50. Should be 35 of 50 if I remember correct. There we go. And chug your potion. Any move action for you after that, Blaze, or are you going to continue to hold the line?
The bonus action, can it be another attack?
Not unless you have an ability that specifies that as such. Those are usually very unique abilities granted by your subclass, sometimes by a weapon.
Alright, I don't see any potions, so I guess I'll just move.
Alright. And after Blaze takes his move there, Amphith, you can go ahead and start moving as well while he is going.
I'm just going to take 2 attacks on the guy in front of me. I got extra attack when I went up to 5th.
Nice. Woo! All right. Stab and double stab. 22 points of damage. That's the one right in front of you, yeah?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of those potions real fast.
Okay. Oh, that sucks. And any movement for you after that? Back it up a little bit there, okay.
Actually, you know what? If I do that, it'll get an attack of opportunity on me, so I'm going to stay where I am.
Alright, good call. Let's pass it over to Summer Girl. Welcome to your first round of attack. If you are unfamiliar with the actions in combat, there you go. 1 POW, 2 POW. If you hold your left clicker, you can kind of indicate where you are targeting. And then the color of your ping is determined by the color that you have chosen next to your name on the bottom of the screen. Uh-oh, did I miss the ping?
I'm attacking the one by Arm Ripper.
The one... Oh, I gotcha. Very cool. Strike and strike for 11. And that one takes 2 solid arrows to the side and gives a nasty glare over in your direction. You still have some movement if you wish to move. 6 squares, I believe. Unless you have a 35-foot movement.
I think I'll stay where I am.
Very cool. And we will pass it to Asilatem.
So I'm contemplating doing a really big sound. That's probably not a good idea, so I won't. Because they're all right there. It just would make way too much noise. So instead, I will launch a cantrip-style lightning bolt at the bottom one that's been plucked a few times. 15 to hit for 14 lightning damage.
Youch. That is an exact hit. And this one just got blasted a few times in a row, and it is in poor shape. One of its wings has a nasty burn on the side of it.
Kind of move to the side here.
Very
and that'll be my turn.
Amnesia, you are up next.
Alright.
He changed it back. The lightning bolt. Nice.
I think I will aim for it.
Oh no, that happened when you did the copy stuff.
Love it.
It's like, I'll leave it.
And to open things up, I'm going to do a sneak attack on that one.
Oh.
So, rifle and then attack.
Whoa!
Ooh.
This is the one that's already been getting tooled?
Oh no, it was this one. That one there.
Alright then.
3rd level rogue, add 2d6 to that sneak attack.
Ooh.
There we go.
Alright, you're
That'd
gonna
be
have to
14 damage as well.
You'll have to zoom in pretty close to see its hit point bar, but there is still a tiny smidge of red right there. Just a little bit.
Is that calculating the 14 or the 7?
That's calculating all of it.
Okay.
The crit, the hit, and the sneak attack. So close. Anything else there with your turn, pal?
No, that's it for now.
Alright. And last but not least in the initiative, what's happening there, Grant?
As always, just sitting here waiting. I am going to hit the person in front of me with Stunning Strike.
No! Nope.
You made me level 5. It's your fault.
Later. See ya! Go fight the other ones. Alright, that's a miss and a hit. And then Stunning Strike is a con save, I think?
That is correct.
And your DC is a... what now? I don't think it's that low.
It is not that low. I think it's. How do I tell my DC for con?
Let's see here. Post your stunning strike ability in the chat log. It should have the formula in that. Oh, I guess not. Weird. See if I can find it in here. I feel like it's 8 plus your proficiency modifier. And maybe that's it? 8 plus mod. Oh, the relevant attribute modifier, which for a monk was either Dex or Wisdom.
That's Dex.
So 8
For
plus...
saves, I thought it was Wiz, but...
Well, for my
No,
save...
it is. For Monk, it's Wisdom, you're right. So it's 8 plus 4 plus 3.
Okay, so 15. Yeah, I got an 11, so it is definitely stunned and down a few hit points.
And then I will move. Here to flank this one and flurry of blows the one that's almost dead.
Okay. Ouch! Yeah, the first attack will finish it off. Do you still have movement?
Yes, I do. So I'll move one more space over and use the second flurry blows on that guy.
Alright.
Oh, I guess I can move 2 more spaces over.
Well, you could still hit this
Let's
guy
see.
from where you are. You can just attack diagonally. But if you do move down here, you get the flank bonus with Cal.
Well, do I get flank bonus with Blaze from where I am right now?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's standing right there in the pole. Right in plain sight. Pow! Didn't even need it. Alright, and now this is the one with the super tiny health bar. Get that reset for there. Very cool. Send everybody back to the start screen. And here on the stream. Oh, hey. Hello. Hello. Good stuff tonight, fellas and ladies. So glad to have a full party here tonight. Very glad to have a new player at the table again for the second consecutive week in a row. That's always very fun. And yeah, sorry about the cancellation last night. We are going to reschedule that for this Thursday coming up, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, open table is currently filled, but we do have, I think, 4 open seats for Thursday night. So if you didn't get in for the Monday night game, or if Thursday just happens to be an available night for you, we would love to have you at the tabletop. If not, then we may have some extra seats available for people to double up on their gaming this week. As usual, I just want to take a few moments here and kind of hear from everybody their thoughts on tonight. I know it's not the session that everybody will rave about, the session that we spent with the man who could sell us the items that we needed for what we were doing. But hopefully this is something that's these upgrades will prove or will have been worth the time that we invested in it in a future session.
I did have a question about using an ability.
What's up?
It says I have Stone's Endurance where I could negate the damage.
Yeah. I think that's a reaction, right?
It says I can focus myself to shrug off an injury, rolling a d12. It's Constitution modifier, reducing the damage by that total of the d12 Constitution.
Yeah, we can retroactively do that. You didn't realize you had it at the time, so if you want to roll that up now and add that to your current hit point total, that's totally fine.
And shopping mall episodes are always good. Take a little break.
Yeah, they are.
They certainly can be. They are a nice little GM break, though sometimes I noticed that sometimes you'll have like some of the party heavily invested, and some of them are kind of looking at their watch, just like, "Hey guys, can we get moving on this?"
You'll never be able to please everybody.
That's right. Hey, it's like one of my friends says, not every episode can be the long night. The penultimate Game of Thrones episode there.
Yeah, shoot for like 60% the pleasure. If you can get 60% of people happy, you're good.
Yeah, I mean, I think as long as everybody's happy at a certain point in time during the game, I'm satisfied with that. Because I know everybody, they're just trying to kind of squeeze out their moment in the game. And as long as everybody has one moment in each game that they're kind of like, I had fun with that, then I'm satisfied with that. I feel like I did a good job. And yeah, as long as people are smiling and having fun, then that keeps people coming back to the tabletop, and that's what we are all about here. We got the 3 open tables, the primary campaign on Friday nights, and some extra little specials here throughout the week if you are part of our Discord server. Thank you, Evil Dawn, for being here tonight, helping out with everything as necessary. Still holding on to the puke green color, I see.
Yeah, I know. It's always a pleasure to be here. Yeah, and for some reason I keep getting that. It's either by random or someone keeps assigning it to me. I have no idea why I keep getting that puke green color.
I have the knock too.
Yeah, you're pretty close there. And then Mythwolf. It's an interesting progression if you're looking at it from the bottom of my screen. It's like it goes from Dawn, Tunisia to Mythwolf, and it's all 3 different shades of sickly green. And then meanwhile below that you got Summer Girl with like the healthy forest green regular color there.
It's just the moss on the shelf for me. That's all.
Hey, Blaze, thank you for being here again tonight. Thank you so much for introducing us to Summer Girl. Hope you both had a good time tonight.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. It was fun, and thanks to everyone for your patience and letting me do this for the first time.
No problem.
No problem.
Well,
Welcome to the game.
Yeah, many more fun adventures ahead. We got a lot of these going on, and it's gonna be fun times. That I can guarantee. Sean, thank you as always. Jaime, so good to have you back, man. Definitely.
Yeah, been a while.
Yeah, definitely missed you there for a couple weeks.
Yeah. What do you thought of my attacks with using the hand crossbow?
I like it. We definitely need to find out the mechanic on that. Although I think some people were talking about the crossbow.
I think it's just dual wield. Well, I thought it was just dual wielding myself.
I figured he had a feat or some kind of subclass ability that was activating it. But in general, rule of cool, we don't always have to decipher every mechanic in the here and now as it's happening like we might do on a Friday night. It's a little more serious and we're a bit more regimented about our mechanics. Here it's just about having fun and enjoying the time. And we will catch you again tomorrow night for Open Table Wednesday, and then Thursday night for Open Table Thursday. And holy crap! After that is the Enemir game on Friday. So I'm gonna do 4 in a row here this week. So should be.
And just a reminder, guys. If you want to catch up on latest episodes or past episodes, come on. Watch them on Twitch and. Help support the channel by getting your friends to watch the games and joining in on the fun.
Oh yeah, we do appreciate the follows. If you are an Amazon Prime subscriber, you do get a free Twitch subscription every month. So we do thank you for considering Roleplaying Unlimited for that. If you're not already using it for a different program, the followers definitely help. It all helps increase our numbers, gets us more sustainability and traction and viewing out there, because it's a large market. We're not trying to be Critical Role or anything huge like that, but we do want to provide a fun open table experience for as many people as needed, because what's happening here? Oh, thank you so much for the sub there, Drunk Pally. Much appreciated, brother. Are you with us? Yeah, I lost my my train of thought there for a second. It probably wasn't that important to begin with, but we do have a lot more coming up this week. This is only day 1 of 4 days in a row, so hope you have a great night. Catch us on Facebook. Catch us on Discord. Yeah, we were talking about the Twitch subscribe, so thank you so much for bringing that up, as always, Don. In the meantime, we will catch you tomorrow night. Are you with us?
Night all.
See ya.
Have a good one. Thanks.
See you, Dan. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will double check on the ruling on the handcrafts bow.
Yeah, it had to have been a feat. It's the only way to do a crossbow